What's good, everybody? It's Dubb Saq. You're watching The Fishbowl. If you were a stripper, what'd your stripper name be? Nutsack. What is the quickest you've came during sex? Shit, probably like 2 pumps. What is the wildest thing you've done that your family doesn't know about? Me and my cousin, we took butcher knives to McDonald's when we were like 6, trying to get to the top of the playland because some kids were putting the mat over it, right? And we took some knives up there to get up there. Bro's knife fell out of like his pants leg and went down the slide. The mom started freaking out there and we had to run out, just run, but my family don't know about that. That was just some dumb shit. Name something that Milwaukee needs. Just unity and teamwork. It's a lot of like crab in the bucket mentality. No one really like working with each other and trying to put each other on. It's a lot of like, I'm on and you're not, and I'm gonna shit on you. That shit's gotta stop. What do you think about when you don't want to nut quick? Some little sad animal commercial or something? What's the most amount of times you've had sex in a day? Probably like 13 or 14 times. It was in Appleton. That's all I remember. We had a hotel in the bottom. Didn't do shit except that. What is the dumbest thing you've done because you were horny? I was driving down Layton, one of them side roads by the airport, and I was probably going like 60 or 70 trying to get to this girl's house. Like she had work in like half hour or something, and I was just shooting, and I got pulled like 5 minutes after I passed the part where I was speeding at. They caught me on the air radar. And I was smoking. I caught a nice little ticket. I got like 3 reckless driving tickets. I had to take classes with a sheriff out in Mequon to like retain my license and shit for like a whole month. What is the worst thing you've ever said to someone in an argument? I don't know about the worst thing I've ever said, but the worst thing someone's ever said to me is now that they've hurt me, I can finally put that pain in my music. And that stuck with me though, and it worked. It stuck with me. It made me work harder. It made me try harder. And I did put that pain into the music and it worked out. Have you ever had to tell someone to take a shower because they smell bad? Yeah. I had to tell a lot of people to take a shower because they smell bad. It gets hot out when people don't wear deodorant. It don't make sense. I shower like twice a day, so hope I don't smell too bad. How do you feel about people judging you off your zodiac sign? All right, so I'm a Cancer, and every time I tell someone that, they say it's pretty accurate. I'm an emotional bastard. That's like the outro to my last album. I know I am, you know what I mean? Like, I know I trip over little shit, but I'm just really in tune with like how I feel, so I don't know if that's really the zodiac sign, but I get judged off that a lot. Worst Valentine's experience? This happened on Valentine's Day. Right after the gym, I was trying to wash a knife, like a sharp kitchen knife, and my arm gave out, and the whole downstroke of the brush just cut right through my finger to my nerve. So, that's the stitches right there from that. What's something about you that when people find out, they're surprised? Damn near that I make music. I feel like a lot of people don't see that because I'm pretty quiet, stick to myself. Have your sex tape leaked or your lifetime Google search history leaked? My sex tape leaked. It's already been leaked. How long should sex last? More than 10 seconds. Worst date experience. So my guy was working at a Goodwill in like Oak Creek, and I just popped up on him randomly during his shift. One of his coworkers wanted my number and shit, so he gave it to her. I ended up taking her out on a date. We went for like a walk at some park, and she started picking up like bird bones and like turtle shells and feathers, and she just kept picking up like dead shit, and she brought it in my car. And yeah, I dropped her off and never saw her again.